Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Talking Housewives with Dee. I'm Dee, and today we're talking about the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, Episode 1. So, today was the season premiere, and you guys, it was so good. This is probably one of the best premieres that they had in a while. You guys know that last season was just okay, the season before that was just so bad. So I was so happy that this season started off strong. We have a couple of feuds going on. I can already tell just by this first episode. I think this is going to be the Stacy show, you guys. They're coming for her, and then we have like another new little feud going on, but we'll get into that with someone else. But okay, so let's just kind of jump right into it. So the first thing that we see is footage from Karen's release on September 2nd, which was like a month ago. So they were filming Karen. We all saw the cameras when she got released. We're like, okay, she's probably gonna be like they're gonna add her in like on the end of the season. But yeah, they showed Karen getting out of jail, and she got in the car and she was asking for some tissue, and that's kind of like the end. We didn't see her face or anything like that. We just heard her voice. Um, and then we flash to 2 days after Karen's sentencing. So now we're back in February. So we went from September and we rewind to February, and it's Giselle about to host something, and we come to find out it's all the girls coming over to talk about what happened to Karen. So Ashley comes over and they just start talking about Karen, saying that they can't believe it happened and all of that. And honestly, you guys, I couldn't believe that Karen got a year in prison. I could not believe that. Um, I think she's gonna, like, I know it's like her fifth DUI, but like I didn't think that she was gonna be in prison for that long. I really didn't think so. But yeah, so they're just talking about that. And then Ashley tells Giselle that she spent some time with Stacy, and they talked about TJ and about that whole like bullshit that TJ pulled at the reunion, saying that Stacy paid him and he's waiting to get paid, and that's why he wasn't at the reunion, and all that. Which, by the way, he never showed receipts for that. He said he was gonna drop them. He never did. So yeah. So yeah, they talk about that, and then Wendy, Kay, and Stacy show up, and so they all sit around and they talk about how sad they are that Karen is, in prison, and but Giselle says that Karen needed to take some accountability because again, this was her like fifth DUI. And so after they finish talking about Karen, they switch over to Stacy, and Stacy is like still adamant that she didn't pay TJ. And I don't know, you guys. Maybe I just, you guys. Okay, let's back up. You guys know how I feel about Angie on Salt Lake City. She's my favorite. I'm a Stangie. Okay. Um, I feel like I'm kind of getting this way with Stacy. Like I feel like I am a Stacy fan. I like Stacy. Don't fight me. I do like her. And you guys, this just could be me being blinded by all of this, but I don't think she paid TJ because I feel like TJ would have shown receipts already or something would have happened. And as far as we know, in present moment, nothing has happened with that. So I don't know. I think maybe they had some sort of like, maybe like agreement, like this would benefit both of us. Like they were friends and maybe this would benefit both of us. But I don't think she like paid him to be her boyfriend. I think they were dating, but I don't know. I don't know, you guys. I don't know. Don't fight me. Okay. Okay. Then Kay asked Stacy if she lied to get on the show, and that's kind of what I was just talking about. And then Stacy said like no, she hasn't lied. Like she's been on TV, and they show her like on QVC. And then she asked Kay like where did like where did this personality come from? Because Kay's coming in pretty hot, guys. She's coming in pretty hot. This is just 2 days, like not 2 days. It's like it was soon after the reunion. So I don't know, maybe Kay was like, she maybe thought she was on the chopping block and she needed to like do something, like maybe go after Stacy to stay on the show. I don't know. But and so Stacy's like, okay, finally has a personality. And And then Stacy says to all of them, like, we've all been humiliated by men. And she kind of just really refers to Giselle. And Giselle's like, don't put me in it. Don't put me in it. And then Stacy just leaves. So when Stacy leaves, that's when Giselle says that her and Ashley went to like some, I think it was the Essence luncheon like type of event, and they know someone who's friends with TJ. She's a really well-known actress. They didn't say her name, and apparently TJ is suing Stacy because Stacy said that he was going to get 50% of the Real Housewives of Potomac check. And yeah, as far as I know, nothing in the present day has been going on with this lawsuit. If there even is a lawsuit, so I don't know. But I guess we'll find out. But yeah, that's what they're saying. Okay, so now we are jumping ahead to May. So that was February when they all sat around and talked about Karen and TJ. Now we are in May. This is May 1st, I think. I wrote down May 1st. I could be wrong. It says 2 months later. So, I mean, yeah, I guess. Yeah, something like that. Okay, so Wendy's it's like a catch-up scene. We're trying to see what all the girls are doing. Wendy's remodeling her house because Happy Eddie is doing like really good, and so they're like doing a whole like home renovation type of thing. Giselle's out to eat, and then Ashley is donating her clothes. Yeah. Okay, so now Stacy is like meeting up with this white man, and I'm like, who is this guy? Turns out it's her ex-husband. So okay. So she's back with her ex-husband. Yeah. So she said that when that they were on a Christmas vacation with Arabella, her and her ex-husband, and their divorce was finalized while they were on vacation. And she was like, they kind of looked at each other and was like, wow, like, this isn't what I want. But like, it was already like done. So they decided that they were just gonna like date each other. And apparently they like fell in love all over again. So yeah, they're officially divorced. She's very happy. And they haven't told their daughter that they're back together. The daughter thinks that they're still divorced, so they haven't told Bella that they're back together. And so I'm like, I like Stacy, I do, but I'm like, since the whole TJ thing didn't work out, is like her ex-husband, like, this is her storyline for, I don't know, and I don't want to believe it because I like Stacy, because I like her, you guys, but I'm like, is this real? Ugh. I really hope Stacy wasn't lying about the TJ thing, and oh god, you guys, I'm conflicted right now. I'm conflicted because I don't want to believe my girl is doing this. I don't want to believe that she lied about TJ, and I don't want to believe that she's lying about like her ex-husband, and it's gonna get even worse as we go on. So I'm like, but okay, we'll get there. Okay. So now we're with Kay and her mom, who, by the way, looks incredible. But I think Kay is like, she's so freaking pretty, you guys. She is so beautiful. I remember when I first saw her on the screen, like, 2 seasons ago? And I was like, who is she? Like, she is so beautiful. Like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. And her mom looks like she's 30. Like, they look like sisters. Her mom looks so good. So anyway, so she left Greg, right? And I'm happy. I'm like, it's about fucking time, because she could do so much better than him. Like, she really could. And I'm like getting happy, and then turns out she didn't really leave him. She left him as in she moved out and got into her own place. She broke up with Greg, and then Greg called her, was like, "Oh, do you want to go to Jamaica?" She's like, "Sure." And then they like got back together. Like, what the fuck, Kiana? Yeah, so her mom like doesn't fuck with Greg. Like, her whole family doesn't. And it's like very obvious that they don't, because they show like flashbacks of her telling like her brother and sister-in-law, and they're looking at her like, what the fuck? And then even her mom's like, just like, you are just this amazing person, you deserve so much more. And moms always say that to us. Do we really listen to them? Half the time we don't. But in this case, I need Kay to listen to her mom. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so yeah, now we're jumping to Wendy's house, and Happy Eddie is expanding, and it's doing great. So it's in 3 states now. I think the newest state is New Jersey. All right, now we're with Ashley. Ashley is finally divorced after like 15 years. She's divorced, and she's throwing a divorce party called her second bloom. Her first bloom was like when she was a mom and all that. Now her second bloom is like this new single empowered woman. So she's shopping for a dress for her party, and Stacy meets her there. And Ashley just jumps right into it and tells her about this Essence lunch that she went to and the lawsuit and everything. And Stacy says, "I don't know what to say to that." And I'm like, ugh, okay. And then Stacy says, she's so funny. She says that, "Ashley, I'm going to tell you something. I've forgiven TJ." um, and then Ashley's like, "Huh?" And then Stacy's like, "I don't know where where you're getting this from. You and your imaginary friend who told you this." And then Ashley's like, "It's Bleep." Like, they bleep out the name. "It's Bleep, okay? That's who it is. It's Bleep." And Stacy's just looking at her like, okay. And Stacy says that she's moved on. And basically she's telling Ashley, like, you need to move the fuck on too, okay? Like, that was last season, okay? This is current this season. And then Ashley asked Stacy, "Are you even divorced?" She's like, "I can't find it in the database. Like, if you look up my name, Ashley Darby, you'll see in the state of Virginia that I am divorced, but I can't find anything on you." And Stacy's like, I'm not dealing with this. And she leaves. And then after she leaves, Ashley says that Stacy has hot breath. And that's going to seem to be a theme this season. And that really breaks my heart for Stacy. Okay, so now we jump over to Giselle, who is happy being an empty nester. It's giving very Heather Gay, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Like how Heather cannot wait for her girls to get the fuck out. So Giselle is like so happy. She says that she's been in these streets, and I love that for her. So she FaceTimes Ashley, and then Ashley just basically, before Ashley tells her what's going on, Giselle said that she's bringing her friend Tia, which is the new girl that we'll meet later on. We meet two, I think the only new people of the season, which I'm really excited about. Ashley talks about Stacy and everything that happened, and Giselle's like, she's a liar. Alright, so now we are meeting Angel. Kay comes over to Angel's house. Angel is the new girl. And Angel and Kay have been friends for like 20 years. She's an entrepreneur and a journalist. And I think Kay said she got her jobs like on BET and all that. Angel's husband is a retired NFL player, and they own Wonderland in Colorado, which is like a luxury outdoorsy activity experience type of thing, like horseback riding and stuff, like very like nature. It looks really cool. And they said, Angel said that they're expanding, so that's really exciting. So after we get the whole little intro with Angel, her and Kay go on a hike, and Kay is wearing, like, Angel's dressed in like workout stuff, and Kay is wearing like this really cute, like, it doesn't look like you should be working out in it. It's like a little jumpsuit. And she has on like some like really cute like sneakers. So they talk about the girls, and they kind of like, Kay kind of just says, "Oh, you know Giselle, and you know Ashley," and apparently Ashley used to be a bottle girl, and they have like pictures of Ashley being a bottle girl. And then they talk about Wendy. So this is where this new feud comes in at, which there was kind of like some speculation about it because people have noticed on Reddit that Kay, no, Wendy cut out Kay in all the pictures she posted at the premiere party. She cut out Kay. It was really something. Everyone was like, "What's going on with them?" So now we know. So yeah, this is going to be a Kay versus Wendy season, and so Kay is basically saying that Wendy is just kind of dismissive to her. She was dismissive at this like award show that they went to, and her on and off camera behavior is questionable, is what she's saying. So it seems like Angel is going to have her back with this. So now we are getting ready for Ashley's second bloom party. And it's really cute actually. I like it. It's like very like spring, floral, flowers. Just it's so pretty. I really like the way that everything was decorated and everyone dressed so beautiful. By the way, everyone looks completely gorgeous this season. Every single one of them, the new girls included, everyone looks absolutely stunning. Like, just chef's kiss. Incredible. All right. So Giselle and Tia arrive, and we get to learn more about this Tia girl. And she is from London, and she is part of a royal family. Like, a royal family in Nigeria. Like, she's part of Nigerian royalty, is what I'm trying to say. And Tia got money. So I'm excited to see more about her life and everything that she's going to bring to the show. And then we see that Charisse is there. Just she's there. And then Ashley comes walking down the stairs, and she does a little speech, and then that's kind of it. She's just like thanking everyone for coming, and yay, go party. So Wendy and Giselle, they sit down and they're talking about Wendy's dress, and then Kay comes and sits down, and she tells Wendy that she's rude because Wendy didn't say nothing to her. So it was like Wendy and Giselle, like they were having like a conversation. So it's like, girl, you want her to stop speaking? And like, I mean, I don't know, you guys. I like Kay too, but I don't know. That was weird. So then she wants to talk to Wendy about their friendship. So Giselle ups and leaves, and she says that Wendy does a thing in their friendship where it's like it's phony energy. Like on the phone and in person, it's different. She said that she called Wendy about going to this award show. I think it was the NAACP type of awards or something like that. And sorry guys, my dog, she's being so moody right now. If that's what you hear in the background, that's her. She's being very moody. Not sure what's going on. I'm almost done, babe. I'm almost done. Okay? Yeah, she's not happy. Okay. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so she says that she had talked to Wendy on the phone about this award show, and he's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there. And Kay's like, oh, I'm sponsoring it. And Wendy's like, oh, okay, that's cool. And come to find out, Wendy was actually a speaker there, and then Kay got mad, like, if I tell you that I'm sponsoring it, why didn't you tell me that you were going to be a speaker at something I'm sponsoring? And Wendy's like, I didn't think it was a big deal, like, I'm not going to be like, I'm speaking. And then Kay's like, okay, fine. But when I was in there and you're giving your speech, you didn't even wave or nothing to me. And Wendy's like, what do you want me to do? Like, stop my speech and, like, wave? She's like, you could have, like, nodded or waved. And Wendy's like, oh, girl, like, okay. Again, I like Kay, but what was Wendy supposed to do? Just stop and, I don't know. Maybe she could have smiled or something at her. I don't know. I'm kind of siding with Wendy on this one. I'm sorry. I kind of am, and I like Kay. So, but yeah. So, after that, we have Giselle, Ashley, Stacy, Angel, and they're all like together, and they start talking about how hot breath, and Stacy like blows her breath like, which is like, I don't care if your breath smelled like mints. Don't do that to me. Like hot breath on someone is just like, ugh, makes my skin crawl. And so Ashley's like no, and Ashley asks Giselle. I mean, sorry, my dog is distracting me. Hold on. Okay, sorry everyone. Turns out my dog had to use the bathroom, so that was my bad. Okay, so I think I was left off saying that Stacy's breath stinks. So Ashley pulls Stacy to the side and they just start talking and they kind of get into it and they just keep going back and forth. Ashley's calling Stacy a liar and then Stacy says that Ashley is the devil. And yeah, and then that's it. And I think she says something else about her breath too. No, later on, the previews, they say something about her breath still stinking. And I wonder if Stacy has veneers. You know, because the veneer breath is like a real thing, you guys. Like, it's like for real. Like, you know? So, I hope that's not the case. But yeah, that being said, it was a really good episode. Like, it was really good. It gave everything that it needed to give, and I really enjoyed watching it. And the last season, it was just okay. I just was so tired of like the Mia stuff. Like it wasn't giving. And the season before that, it really wasn't giving. It was just too much going on, and I'm like, I thought that was actually gonna be the end of the show. Like I thought it was gonna be over after that one. But this is such a strong start to the season. I'm so excited to see what this is going to bring. That being said, I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10. Much like I did with Salt Lake City. It was a good episode. It was a strong episode. But I think that there's going to be other episodes that are going to be worthy of a 9 and a 10. So this one is an 8. I really, really liked it. Yeah, that being said, that's it. That's it. You guys will see me in the middle of the week with a Real Housewives of Salt Lake City recap. And yeah, that's it, you guys. Thank you so much for listening to me ramble and yap and talk to my dog about Potomac and all of my other shows that I like to recap. Thank you so, so much. If you really like this episode, please like, subscribe for more stuff. And yeah, I will talk to you guys later. Bye.